Hey there, house hunters. It's Donnie Corum with the Integrity team at RE/MAX Real Estate Group and ColoradoForeclosureDeals.com. Well, we are in beautiful Palmer Lake, Colorado. Just take a quick look around. Great serene settings just north of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Let's say maybe 10-15 minutes from the north end tip of Colorado Springs, Colorado, and about 40 minutes from Denver. So great location and a gorgeous property. Now this is a HUD foreclosure here at 348 Eisenhower. This home features a grand total of 1,600 square feet, including an unfinished basement, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and what more can you ask for with a beautiful lot like this? It's a ½ acre lot up here in Palmer Lake. Without further ado, let's check out 348 Eisenhower. So we're walking in on the way in. The roof is a new, older style shingle, but it looks to be in good shape, so exterior paint. So the paint is peeling. Give you an idea here, we're definitely going to want to update the exterior paint. Small price to pay. This house is listed. The next available comp I could find went for $330,000. This is a great deal lower than that. As always, you got to click on the link for the price or give us a call today to schedule a showing. But let me tell you, this is an excellent value. It does need some work, but that's what this is all about, finding a great deal on a property. So here we go. We start out here. It's a ranch style floor plan with an unfinished basement. It's got hardwood floors throughout, but as you can see, the floors have seen better days, so you're definitely going to need to update that. You've got some paint that needs to be done, some trim, some carpeting, but guys, based on the price of this, there's about $100 grand worth of equity in this property, okay? Not without giving you the price, I'm gonna let you know it's an excellent deal. It's a little rough around the edges, but a little work's gonna go a long way on this Palmer Lake home. We're walking in here to the kitchen area. As you can see, we've got dated cabinets. I probably just want to replace these out, though it's very in vogue right now to paint cabinets, so we might do that. We can put new countertops on it, obviously these appliances, so this is pretty close to a full remodel. Needs a good deal amount of work, but I'm reiterating over and over again, you guys have to look past the cosmetic details and get to the bones of this. That's what buying a foreclosure is all about. We can help you to do just that. We're now in a great room, I guess, if you will, sort of a living room space, but it does have a weird, awkward laundry room off to the side. So this was probably a hand built, you know. Generally when you see floor plans like this, it's because they built it themselves and they kind of built it as they went. It definitely shows, but the land and the real estate on this is what's really valuable. Palmer Lake, Colorado is a really beautiful town to live in, very small, quaint town, one road that basically goes through it, and some really high-end properties around us. The comp I mentioned went for $330, but there are homes in this area selling for $800,000 to $1,000,001, pretty easy. A lot of people coming down from Denver considering Palmer Lake is a great place to live. We're gonna head back this direction because I want to show you the bedroom before we head into the basement area. So we continue this way. In this room, besides the flooring, not a lot to do. Trim and flooring. We've got bedroom number 1 here. Pretty good sized bedroom. Nice, bright, kind of open here. We repaint that, re-update the flooring. Should be good to go. We head here for bedroom number 2. Same as before, I'm going to paint it, refinish these hardwoods, update some hardware. I can tell you what, on a bang, we can bring this back into shape pretty quickly. Hallway closet, and then bedroom number 3. I will point out one thing here, the light fixtures don't have grounds on them. Now, this will be grandfathered in, but from an updating perspective, if you change the electrical system at all, you will need to do a new electrical system complete with grounds on this. You got to budget $3-4 grand for that, okay? So definitely some cost here, and I'm sharing these details with you because if you are going to buy this house, I want you to know what you're getting into. We don't show you pretty houses and pretty neighborhoods here. We show you great deals that need work and try to steer you out of the ones that are too much work for those who are not prepared to do so. This bathroom's kind of rough. It's got a falling apart plastic surround that's probably 30-40 years old, right? So we're gonna rip all this out, new tile surround. I got a little floor softness right here, so we update this subfloor here, put in tile. I know this looks like a lot of work, guys, but we generally budget about $3,000 to $4,000 to do a master bathroom, okay? So total rehab on this, kind of looking at it from the surface, somewhere between $20,000 and $25,000, but I do believe that we are well within $100 grand worth of equity on this property. So if you put the money into it, it's going to be worth it. And if you don't have the money, you can finance the repairs into this property through a program called 203K. That allows you to buy the house, pay for it, and they get an additional loan on the property to do the repairs just the way you want it. Imagine owning this gorgeous Palmer Lake home without having to put any money out of pocket except a small down payment to purchase the property. We have down payment programs with Chaffa as low as $1,000 down, so you can be moving into this property for $1,000 down. Click on the link and register. We'll get you with our financing team so you can find the best deal on financing as well. Let's go check out the lower level basement here. And there we go. What can I tell you? No boogeyman down here to be afraid of, right? It's a little bit dark and it's completely unfinished. Your water heater's off to the side here, and this actually looks like it's been updated relatively recently, so that should be fine. For the rest of it, drywall, flooring, all the stuff you'd expect to finish a 300 square foot basement. We usually budget about $20, $25 per square foot to finish out a basement. So if you did want this finished, this would be about another $6 or $7 grand to get done. But maybe you don't need the space. Maybe you want to use this for storage. You've got a couple options on that. Just letting you know if you do want to finish it out, it's an option. Maybe make this additional living space, but it'll really add to the overall sweat equity on the property if you choose to do that. We get a lot of phone calls, guys, about people wondering if they can get financing for foreclosures. Well, the answer is yes. You just have to have the right financing team. So do give us a call. We can get you set up. And don't forget about our guarantee. Listen, if you buy the house and you hate it, right? It's too much work. You don't like it. The good news is we're buying them so cheap that generally speaking, if you want to resell it, you can do so. If you do so within 18 months, we take all the risk out of home buying for you. We will sell this property for you for absolutely free. No listing commission if you decide to sell it within the first 18 months because you hate it. So take advantage of that, you know? If you want to buy a property but you're not sure you can handle the work, etc., buy with the Integrity team. That is the Integrity team difference. We're out back at Palmer Lake. Did I promise you views or did I promise you views? Half an acre lot. Sounds like somebody's working on their house off in the distance there. Gorgeous trees as far as you can see, and we're down in a valley here, kind of tucked in. That is really the beauty of Palmer Lake, Colorado. You simply can't beat it. The Colorado experience completely all wrapped up here. Let's wrap up this property. We're at 348 Eisenhower. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with no garage on this thing, about 1,700 square foot of living space. It's in an area where if you look at some of these houses, they're going for 800, 900,000. This one comps out pretty close to 330, and it's priced well below that. As always, when HUD first hit the market, you've got 10 days before they open the bids initially. So this gives you guys 10 days to get to us right now, submit a bid, get your financing in place, and find out if you win this property from HUD. We'll help you finance it, we'll help you fix it, and if you don't love the property, we'll help you sell it. Listen, this is Donnie Corum with the Integrity team at RE/MAX Real Estate Group. We cannot thank you guys enough for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. We are the future of real estate.